some of these flowers. Maybe the blue ones as well. Yeah. There's a reason why I want to do that, though. So, what have I been doing and why have I been out in the Nightfall? Do I have any new backpacks since last recording? I moved the pig backpack from down there. I don't think I have any new backpacks. Still wearing my Magma Cube one. There's my old cake backpack with considerable supplies. Okay, I don't think I have any new backpacks worthy of note. Trying to remember what the last episode actually was, because it's been a bit. It's been quite a gap. In fact, what day are we on? We are on day 203. Christ. Yeah, it's been so long. Okay. It is day 203 on this Minecraft server. Server? Single player world. It's not a server. God. I cannot speak. I cannot do anything today. My brain no work too good. Alright, that should be turned into crushed grit. You may be noticing waves. Like the sound of waves being played in the background. Yeah. I did get some music discs from Dungeon Chest, not really Dungeon Chest, mostly from mobs in the Nightfall. I'm pretty sure I got Other Side, I got Other Side. I don't know if I got this from a Dungeon Chest or from a Creeper. Can you get Other Side from a Creeper? I don't even remember. I should be keeping that book and quill on me to remember what worthy of note has happened. But yeah, I got more of these ambient discs, like Cricket Song and stuff. Right now I have the ambient disc Ocean Waves playing, and it just plays ambience. That's what these discs do. They're nothing too special. What's for these flower pots? Because I looked up something as a recent. Because I was out fighting the Nightfall, I was trying to basically plan for a fight. What I was going out in the Nightfall for was for this stuff. This is called dark metal. I don't know if I've explained this yet. It has actually considerably hurt me through the armor. If anything, the only thing that's at risk of me dying out in the Nightfall is my sanity meter at the bottom right. My sanity drops way faster than the mobs are able to deplete my health bar. Especially with this Regeneration 3 and like all these like buffs that I have in my tarot card deck. Which I have a bit of them. I'm going to add Slowness 4 back in. But yeah, these are some nearby animals. Read 15% chance to do double damage. I don't know if that's new or not. That may be new. I found a one of those graveyards, like those small graveyards from episode 1, like right around that way a bit between here and the lighthouse. And it was it had a tarot card in it, I think. I think that's where I found that. Is there anything else that's new? No, I'm pretty sure we've had that. Hero Village. No, I'm pretty sure we had that. I figured out what this one does. This one is cracked. Upgrades held enchantment books with experience. I used to have 70 levels of experience, and I was confused on where my experience points were. Apparently, if you hold something like, let's say, this Lure 1 book in my hand, right? Look at my XP when I hold this book. Damn, went down to 54. Now it's Lure 3. Yeah, apparently that's what it means by upgrading held enchantment book. So that's cracked. Actually, I don't even know why that is even a thing that I'm allowed to do. But it really puts a use on my XP, so I'm planning on enchanting books right now to get a Fortune 3 cleaver, because I broke my other cleaver doing something that I'm about to show you. But yeah, so obviously that was an obvious choice for me. I had to grind for that. I don't know how this works yet though, so we're about to see if this grind was worth it. The Dark Warblade. Oh my god. That does not seem to have a very slow... Okay, it is slow. Not as slow as I was expecting. Huh. In the video I watched of this, of someone using this weapon, there was like an attack animation for it. But yeah, this is the Dark Warblade. Can I enchant this thing? What can I enchant this thing with? A lot of stuff, which I think I'm going to go hard on. Because, like, this thing already has looting 4. I need a tome of looting 4 in order to, like, buff this Dark Warblade with that, so... Obviously, this weapon is not going to be my looting sword. This is going to be my killing sword. But I'm going to keep this sword on me in case I want, like, a specific drop from something. But yeah, I basically been grinding for this. And now that I have it, I thought, alright, now that I have the crafting recipe for it, I might as well start recording. So yeah, that was basically all I was doing off camera. But psych, because I was doing slightly a bit more. Because the problem with grinding for this thing is I had to wait for the sun to fall, and then I had like 20 minutes to kill as many of those specific mobs, which do not spawn very often during each nightfall. So this took several hecking days to grind for. And I had really nothing to do over the daytime, and I wanted to stay constantly active and doing some small little activities over the course of the day. So, thing that I did that is probably inherently obvious, I've made a cool little like bookshelf to store enchanted books using that little table right here. It just makes furniture. It's pretty nice. There's no longer a staircase all the way up to the... uh-oh, that's my alarm. There's no longer a staircase or a ladder between the floors up to the other floors of the thing. Oh yeah, I made a chandelier with that thing as well. Yeah, I made some water elevators. There is no way back down from this water elevator. Like this is a one-way trip all the way up here because I'm going to either use the zip line or this broom to get off of this tower anyway. So why do I need a elevator down? So yeah, there's nothing down there, just my water wheels. I don't plan on working down there because none of the wires are insulated and it's very dangerous down there. But yeah, I removed the ladder and now I have a water elevator up here. It's nice. It's lovely. I can just do that and go through these fancy doors that I made. They are really nice. Staircase has still been the same. I didn't feel like making another water elevator for that. I have been harvesting the corpses for like loots for stuff. But yeah, most of the stuff that I was working on over the daytime is up here on the 3rd floor. You may notice that it's not as open as it was before, because I actually had some rooms for some purposes here. Obviously, the biomancy stuff is going to be right here, towards the dangerous wires, because why the heck not? I don't really do a whole lot of biomancy anyway, so these guys are just going to be chilling there. I'm still trying to pull out carpet and roll it out throughout all the remaining areas. But yeah, we have the arc furnace, the metal press. We have our witchery room, which is going to be right here for whatever we may need witchery stuff for. I did not place netherrack here. I should probably do that. It's whatever. I'll do that when it comes to witchery stuff. But yeah, this might be a little tilting to see. Oh well, it's whatever. But yeah, this place is still well lit. I made an interesting thing. Welcome to Happy Place. This is my sanity regaining room, and this is where I would sprint to every time my sanity was like at a dangerous level, hunting for pieces of dark metal. So I started to combine everything I know that positively influences my sanity. I moved the sheep. I moved the sheep right here because these are the only mobs that I've yet to see get possessed yet. So these guys are the friendliest passive mobs I can think of, and they're very soft and fluffy too. This jukebox, if it plays any CD, it will positively influence my sanity. So this listening to ocean waves raises my sanity, and the music disc like fucking never ends. So you know these ambient discs are perfect for this. I gave this room kind of color to add to the charm with painted magenta blocks. The cat is here for obvious reasons, the campfires for obvious reasons, the carpets for obvious reasons. Breeding sheep, which I have a tarot card that automatically does that just from my mere presence alone, also increases sanity, so that's helpful, and shearing them also increases sanity, so that's why the sheep are there. Painting doesn't really do much though, or the sign. And I've heard potted plants would also help. So we're gonna pot some plants here. We're gonna place some potted plants here and just yeah, maybe this will like skyrocket my sanity. So yeah, this room is just a combination of things that help with the sanity mod. So if I want to get sanity up really quick, I run in here. This is Happy Place. Now over here is the magnum opus. I have been cooking during the daytime. I know it's nightfall right now, and I probably should go out there and get more pieces of dark metal for the armor, but I want to showcase this. This is exactly what it looks like. Like, okay, sure, I have a very weird entrance into it, but that's just so the villagers don't escape. Yeah, so I got one, guys. I got another villager. And I found the easiest method of transporting the villagers up to the top of this tower on the 3rd floor. You might judge me for this, because of the moral implications of what I had to do to get these villagers, but it's a hecking video game, I don't care, and villagers are stupid useful. This mod pack is very unforgiving, so I did whatever was necessary to survive. So yeah, I haven't I moved the enchantment table from the slime farm all the way up here. I have 6 rooms, and I have 4 villagers, including Stinky Joe, which is my mending villager that I moved up here. How did I move him? Well, I'll get to that. But yeah, I have 4 villagers and 2 more planned for immersive engineering with this table and this table right here, because those also count as villager job blocks. So, obviously, the main problem with making a villager farm in my base is I needed another villager, and with 2 villagers, I could start breeding the villagers with the help of the tarot cards and, well, just knowledge on vanilla Minecraft mechanics. The problem is, I think villagers get possessed by Herobrine, but with this mod pack, it's bugged so that if they do get possessed, they just vanish off the face of existence. They disappear and despawn instantly, which is probably what happened to my original villager. So there you go, mystery solved. Thus why 2 of my sheep have name tags on them, Sheep 1 and Sheep 2. So yeah, every single villager here is name tagged for the purpose of actually keeping them. So every time these... Oh, well, my respawn point got set. I need to fix that now. Every time these villagers breed and make a baby villager, I immediately go downstairs, grab a name tag, write some bullshit name onto the name tag, and slap it on that villager ASAP. Otherwise, that baby villager is just going to disappear, and then it's going to be worthless, right? That is the process. So I've been breeding villagers over the course of daytime while I was getting the dark metal. It's been a slog of a process, but it's been doing better than fucking getting the dark metal. Oh, right. I accidentally set my spawn. Duh. Alright, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go set my spawn in my safe house, because that's where it's safer. In case a catastrophe happens that is unprecedented. So, yeah, I've been trading with my villagers and getting their trades up. Respawn point set. And yeah, I'm trying to keep some keepers. So as soon as I got 2 villagers, I just started breeding them, and yeah, I'm making my own village now. With the requirement that villagers must be name tagged, so that they don't get kidnapped by Herobrine. But you're probably wondering, you probably don't care about what you do care about is how the hell did I get another villager? Well, this is where the war crimes come in, recruits. I learned something about the bioinjector from biomancy recruits. So, you know how you can pick up small mobs with both your hands? I figured out that you can pick up baby villagers. So, yeah, how I figured this out? Well, that is the story of how I adopted number 1. In my blind attempts to get dark metal, I may have... Where's adopted number 1? Is this... Are you adopted number 1? No, you're the first child. Yeah. I found a baby villager, which I turned to a farmer villager in a desert village down south. And I decided to test this theory. I decided to have a eureka moment. Like, at that very moment, I had this eureka idea, like, wait, I could pick up chickens and cows with both my hands, so what happens if I take off my shield and picked up the baby villager? And I found out, and the moment I found out I absolutely could, I abducted this villager, slapped the name tag adopted 1 on him, and then proceeded to sprint all the way back to the tower and manually go through my church, manually go through the tunnels, go up the stairs, all the way up to the 3rd floor, and I made this area. And then came the problem of, how do I get Stinky Joe up here now, my mending villager? Well, funny thing about the bioinjector is you can put serum into this thing, like little potions. There's only like 4 potions in biomancy, or 5, yeah. And they do different things, but the one we're looking at is rejuvenation serum. Reverses maturation of mobs, in most cases turning them into children. Yeah, so I took my mending villager, turned them, reverted their age back to a child, picked them up, threw them in here, where they grew up, and thankfully, they retained their trades when they grew up too, which is absurd to me. Like, these are the exact trades too. Yeah, there's the unbreaking thing as well, yeah. So that was the one things I was worried about, because it looked like they removed their job profession when I shrunk them to a child. But yeah, I've just been regressing their age and then manually moving them all the way up here. I have 13 more serums in here as well, because making rejuvenation serum is a process with the biolab. But yeah, this was hella worth it. So, with Stinky Joe and Adopted One, I made two more villager children, and now my village is expanding in my tower. It is great. I have plans for two more villagers, but that's about it. But yeah, I have a farmer, a mason, a butcher, and Sneaky Joe, the librarian. Now that we've all caught up with what I've been doing off camera, now our focus is the sword. What kind of enchant can we get on it? Ugh. Quick charge is nice. Sharpness 1. I can instantly turn that to sharpness 5. Notch's Blessing. Notch's Blessing, I think, does more damage to the possessed mobs. Let me, look at Dark Warblade's, enchantments. We're doing some enchantment work. Let's see. Oh, it does not list modded enchantments in here. That's unfortunate. Really, might as well just do Notch's Blessing. Knockback 2 and Notch's Blessing. Okay. I'll take that. Let's hold... Well, actually, let's not hold the Sharpness book just yet. Okay. I want to perfect the enchants. So let's look at our thing. I want this to be a really good weapon. What have we got? We can have Unbreaking 3 on it. We could potentially have Sharpness 5 on it. Quick Charge can stay in there. Fire Aspect would be amazing. Sweeping Edge 3. Oh wait, I have a Fortune 1 book. That's for my cleaver. That's going on my cleaver. I'm doing that instantly. I want that for my cleaver. Okay, so... Sharpness 5, Unbreaking 3, Fire Aspect 2, Sweeping Edge 3. Might as well have a Mending Book on prepare. Whoops. I can buy a Mending Book for 19 emeralds. Yeah, no, this is going to be my holy... The Dark Warblade is going to be my holy sword of killing anything that's a threat to me. Where's this? Where's Stinky Joe? Where's Stinky Joe? Oh my god, everyone's here. Are you going to make a child? Alright, anyway. Anyway. Yeah, I have to constantly watch these guys to make sure that they don't reproduce, because the moment they do, I need to instantly stop what I'm doing and Slap on a name tag. Oh yeah, it's 18 emeralds. Huh. Because Hero of the Village tarot card. I forgot about that. Yeah. Whew, shoot. Alright. Dark Warblade. Since they're mostly vanilla enchants in this mod pack anyway. Sharpness 5. Alright. I'm down to level 9 from that? Christ. Okay. Shit. Well, at the very least, I might as well, might as well see what this does. Alright, well, I guess that's what I'm using my enchants for. Oh my god! That's a weapon! Oh, alright. Whoops. Yeah, apparently I can actually scrape off the stuff. Apparently the thing counts as an axe. Does this affect the drops? I think it would, wouldn't it? This is awful. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there as decoration. Alright. What can I do with fur of sheep? I forget. Oh, I can make things. I can make immersive engineering things with fur of sheep. I don't think I have the XP to... Oh, wait. Does not just Blessing overwrite Sharpness 5? I think it does. I don't exactly melee... I only melee the possessed chickens, if I think about it. I might just undo that enchant, to be honest. What does Notch's Blessing do? Let me just see. I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that's worth it. That's probably not worth, Notch's Blessing isn't worth, a worthwhile enchant now that I look at it. I mean, if not, there's clearly the alternate option of getting XP, which I think might be the superior method since I don't really have a mob grinder. Well, I do have one, but I'd have to walk a distance to get to it, and I don't really want to do that. We have villagers now. Why don't we just use these? Come on. Come here, villagers. Yeah, good villagers. Trading with villagers is fun. Hell, we're so wealthy we can eat golden carrots if we just trade with villagers. Grab these books. This has been running off camera at all times. Let me just start using these. My sugarcane farm. Preparing for a fight. So, we have a lot of gunpowder in our fucking vanilla mobs chest and stuff. Oh look, more volatile land. Okay. So I can trade with the villagers, turn all this into gunpowder, these volatile glands, which I get from despoiling the creepers. Same drop from the creepers, I guess. Yeah. I'm going to need 7 stacks of this. I have a plan. Three. One. 2. 3. Yeah, here we go. So, for those who don't know, or for those who have already pretty much figured out what my plan is, you know how you could load a Minecraft crossbow with a firework rocket, and the more firework stars in said rockets, the more damage the firework does in the explosion, to a maximum of 9 full hearts of damage through netherite armor. Yeah, so we just went from potion bullets to firework cartridges. We're going to turn our revolver into basically a faster crossbow with max power, max powered firework charges into it. So let's get to work on that. This took a considerable amount of my gunpowder supply to make, but it should be worth it. I'm going to stack of paper, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, this is it. 3 stacks. I'm surprised we didn't even have to use these specialized cartridges to make these. Oh well. Alright, file cartridges. We have 3 stacks of ammo for this gun now, which do a lot of damage. I think we're going to be using those on the Wither to test it out. Okay, that was weird. How do I make a speed reloader? Because I don't want to pick out with my pants down. I need Duroplast for speed reloader. Are you kidding me?